you're supposed to get your hair braided in a professional setting, and you're supposed to behave professionally in a professional setting as a teacher.
These kids aren't professional hair braiders. They're undoing your hair. They in like community somehow. You're sitting there. It's weird as.
Now he's a full-on creep though.
It's creepy as.
I believe so, but what I'm saying is I can't pass judgment. Hold on, all I'm saying is before we do that, what I'm speaking from is the only thing I seen was that video, right? It was uncomfortable, and I thought, oh yeah, son is out of line. It's a nasty, right? And before I started putting names on and all of that, I tried to remove myself and not say nothing bad about this, right? Because I'm like, damn, he black, but that's very weird to me, right? I don't know anything further though, so I just never said nothing. I ain't post about it. I ain't, you know what I mean?
I can't ask what they would do if I saw a video. I mean, it would never happen because my kids aren't participating in that. But if I saw a video where my child was unbraiding a male teacher's hair, like, dog, I mean, I'm probably gonna miss the next couple of shows.
They just released some shit from homie. Went up to the school and popped on a teacher's aide for giving his first grade daughter a love letter.
Yes.
First grade.
Yes. Absolutely. He did
First grade. Nah, what you mean? He just punched him. That ain't enough, nigga.
Oh.
What you
I thought
saying?
you were saying that he like.
No, first grade. Yeah. This baby is in first grade. Baby booty. That like niggas is bugging out. Niggas is out of fucking pocket. And you're a teacher's aide, meaning you got this job in this position to do this type of shit.
Yeah, you're not even licensed for nothing.
You just work here, my nigga, accidentally. You might be moonlighting. This might be free.
Yeah.
Like you might just be, you know what I'm saying, just here. Nah, nigga. So he popped on him and they try to like violate. Nah, nigga, but you lucky he ain't clap him.
Yeah.
He's supposed to put him down there for that.
Yeah, clapping him is.
Look at this nigga.
That's mad reasonable. And look at son.
You gonna tell me this is a reasonable nigga?
No,
and
he's
it's
unreasonable.
all girls?
Nah, he's unreasonable. Well, I mean, was it supposed to be boys?
No, I'm just saying, like it's predatory at that
He
point.
goes in the back like, oh, I want it.
I don't think it's predatory, or I just think it's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
I understand him trying to connect with his students, so forth and so on.
Connect with his students.
Let him finish.
It's
Let
a
him finish. I don't
completely
agree
different
either.
environment.
Let him finish.
My bad.
Oh, no. What was that? Yeah, nah. Yeah, matter of fact, you're right. Ain't no.
I'm in a completely. I understand trying to connect, but there's other ways to connect. You could throw pizza parties, you could do games, you could. There's a bunch of different things that you could do that doesn't involve students.
Being physical.
It doesn't.
Period.
Now, do I think he was being malicious? To be honest, I think he might be, part of the community over there.
I ain't got no defense for.
However,
he's clearly a part of the yeah.
So it's like, on a one end, can you fault a girl for letting girls braid their hair?
Hold on, he's not a girl no matter what. Now he's not a girl no matter what.
He's not a girl.
I disagree.
Saying,
And all of that, even if it was a female teacher, they shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if you remove the sex,
there's a teacher
you out of line.
That's online. The students love this guy.
Yeah.
They run up to him, they give him a hug.
And the hug be a little inappropriate. I peeped that. The hug be a little a lot.
It'd be like an uncle running to him.
I understand that.
Has a different handshake with each student?
No. He's talking about some new shit that just happened. He walks in and he says everybody deserves a hug like this, which I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying? But son I don't think he's that, right? I think he's a regular dude. And they're doing full-on front hugs and they're wrapping their legs around him and shit like that.
Oh, nah.
And they're just happy to see this little nigga and all of that. And I get it, but man, you gotta draw lines, my nigga. Shit is inappropriate. We can have our own handshake, dap, we can do all of that, but I just feel like the hug shit can be perceived.
Handshakes is okay.
And even if, hold on. Oh, nah, yeah, dash for Christmas is crazy though. But I just feel like lines got to be drawn early so that people understand that this is not even you don't want to be perceived as something wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
Listen, why do you feel so comfortable doing this? It's crazy because like I immediately imagine like your kid opening their lunchbox and your hand comes out.
Yeah, you got a secret code for his lunchbox, dap. Yeah, I know you're hungry, man, but look, I'm gonna holler at you when you get out of work. All right, kid? Love. and your hand just goes back in the box.
I will say, though,
The hand close to the lunchbox itself.
it is surprising that that he would allow the students to get that close when they do have to take ethics and all of that stuff in order to become a teacher. You do have to go through all of that training about
different
appropriate
sensitivity training.
spaces and things like that. So
When they tell you
See, that right there is a lie. that
when
told
they
me
tell you
everything you need to know.
the
Word.
shit-
It's unfortunate,
shit,
but damn.
With the Beyonce hat on?
Come on.
When they tell you the shit pedophiles do
Look at 'em.
before they take that step, it's little shit like that. Testing boundaries, like, you know, like, dog, that's why?
It's a lot.
And then where's the teaching happening?
Where's the teacher?
But it's a
Somebody gotta
less
see it.
than 3-minute clip.
Yeah, somebody got to kick the
Like,
door
it's
open.
not. It's not like. And I get it. It's
So you think
we
they
in a
braid
world
his
full of-
hair and then they learn about math afterwards?
Who knows?
Nah, somebody kick
who
that
even
door
knows
down.
when that is? Is that during
Dog,
lunch?
this shit
It
is
shouldn't
wild.
happen.
what I'm saying?
Nah, it shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen.
Doesn't matter
And
what
I'm
time
not,
or what
I'm not
place or
condoning
where or
it
when.
at
Son
all. Let me
needs
just
to
stand on that. I'm not
immediately
condoning
be
it at all.
recalibrated and like adjusted in terms of.
No, he just got to work
what's
in some
appropriate.
warehouse or wherever else. He ain't supposed to be around the youth.
True.
Nigga, simple.
Word.
And I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that. Well, you know, it's okay. I just think it's fucked up in the world that we live in that everybody is suspect of something.
No,
You can't be
It's
a
not
guy.
fucked up. It's
People
just being
the
safe.
people that are
Part of life.
respectful, though, B.
And he
We
was
had the
fired.
conversation
it looks
before.
Like.
We had the conversation
It looks
before.
like
where
he might have been fired.
he
too.
was fired.
Was he not supposed to be?
He was fired.
I didn't know if they were going to.
Yeah, but what you think?
I didn't know if he was going
wasn't
to.
supposed to?
In the world we live in, I didn't know if they were going to.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh.
Was he supposed to be fired?
Yeah, I thought he crossed the line.
Did it?
Thought he crossed the line.
I could be wrong.
Mhm.
I've been wrong before. But apparently he also like was doing videos after, and he said, "Yeah, some of my students were texting me how much they miss me.
Nah,
the
nah.
favorite teacher."
Yeah.
See what I'm
And I was
saying?
like,
See what I'm saying?
That's a bit much.
But you got to remember, we are in the age of cell phones.
Nah.
Most parents,
Why?
Nah. You don't
most
need personal
parents have
information.
their fucking teacher's cell phone number.
That's okay. The parent.
We don't
About
know.
students
We don't
texting
know how the
teachers they
students.
miss them.
We don't know how the students acquired the number.
Okay.
Sometimes-
Okay, leave it there. Leave it there at the hypothetical, right? That's when you step in as the teacher and you reach out to the parent. This is inappropriate. He can't.
Understood.
No contact.
Clearly, he don't have that because he letting them braid his hair. So he's not going to think,
No discernment.
hey, parent, your kid text me. Don't let him do
I
that.
agree. But that's
But
why you got to
there's
get rid of
also-
him.
There's also those kids who can't or don't have parental representation, and that is their only line of communication.
right.
No,
but when you do
no.
stuff like
you
this,
truly-
Never.
And if you truly
Make sense of
care
this,
about,
though. You just said the parent have the information.
They do.
The personal information, and that's how the kid got it. So if the parent don't exist, the kid don't have the fucking phone.
Meaning,
point.
meaning, parent, teacher says, where's parent?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, no parent, foster situation.
Foster situation.
Here's my foster parent's number.
Yep.
Okay, give your foster parent my number. You get what I'm saying?
No,
it
that's
could
not
be
how
that.
it goes. It goes to the
it
parent.
would never
It
happen.
can
like that.
be. I'm not advocating. I'm not advocating for him. I'm just
I understand.
saying
You're just
there
devil's
are
advocate.
there are gray areas that none of us
Zero
are
gray
privy
areas.
to. None of us are privy to because the world is not fucking black and white. Point blank. Period.
No,
Nah, this is black and white.
situation
This is black
very
and white.
Just
and
leave it
white.
at that.
B.
It's very black and
I'll
white.
be honest. I don't think he was heinous, but I do
I'm
think he
not
crossed the line.
saying.
No,
I
I
agree.
You're defending him.
I know, we got
I
that.
am also saying that there
I'm
are
not saying
certain
you're
situations
defending
that
me.
neither one of
I
us
actually
in
kinda
this
agree
room
with
has
Baif
been
on this
in
one.
that we can't really say the
Baif,
full
this
scope
is-
of something.
I
All right, but
understand,
is he supposed to be in there physically letting the kids bring?
Inappropriate.
He's not supposed
All right,
to.
so that I mean,
All right.
That's
there ain't
the
no
whole
black,
ethics
there ain't no
board
gray,
and everything.
Ain't no gray
Baif.
there.
It's the whole ethics board
Baif.
and
So
everything.
there ain't no gray. We all
Right.
agree.
So
It's
I'll
over.
give you an example,
don't.
right?
He got to go.
I've never been a teacher, right? But I mean, I've been around kids, and like, there's inappropriate, and then there's lines, and then there's just boundaries where it's just like, if as a teacher, a student's texting me and there's no like parental intervention, and you really care about that student, that's when you pull them aside and be like, yo, you shouldn't be doing this with adults. I'm a good person, but you might run into a nigga that's not good. You shouldn't be texting
Fact.
adults.
When your
That
kid,
sounds
when
Never
your,
do that.
when your kid's 16, 17,
You know what I mean?
18, they're friends.
Even
all of a
that's
sudden,
shaky.
there's no reason
That
to reach
I mean,
out
it
to
is, but I'm just saying,
At
if there's
all.
no parent to
So
report
hold on.
this
So there's
to,
no, there's no gray area.
And
Hold on.
maybe you
no
pulling
gray area.
another adult.
Oh, well, I couldn't reach her. She wasn't answering. Man, you better wait till you see my kid.
Yeah.
Do not text me ever again.
What you mean?
When the kid is, my kid she's 20 now, but when she's 18, she got 20-year-old friends. She got 19-year-old friends. She got 18-year-old friends. And you know what I'm saying? I am who I am, my nigga, right? So, right? And I say, nah, that can't happen.
Understood.
And they're very inappropriate with my daughter. And they say, oh, you got to hook me up with your dad. And you know,
that's
these
wild.
things. these are things that are really happening in real life.
Freaky ass
And you are saying, hold on, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's a fan. My nigga ain't no freaky ass nigga over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your motherfucking mouth, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta tell
trying
her.
to besmirch. I'm besmirching back. Fuck that.
No, I'm just saying, but you gotta not only say to your daughter, and she's fed up with it, she's frustrated with it, like she's like, Dad, that makes me feel mad and inappropriate. I don't even like that they play like that.
Yeah.
But then also to the kid, there's nothing for us to talk about. And you have to make sure they understand that early.
100%.
Right?
Bring
So
another adult
You
in.
can't even bring
100%.
words. So where's your parent at? Or why are you trying to, there's no reason for you to be looking for she has a phone, you know it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you got my information, but however you did that, cease all contact. This doesn't even make sense.
It's a fact.
And you make sure the lines are drawn
It's
in
a
the
fact.
sand right there, bond.
You're thinking from sensible brain.
But even
All of us are.
but I just
Clearly,
can't
this
imagine.
nigga, for this nigga to go through ethics,
Which is why he should have been fired. All I'm saying, I'm answering your gray topic, not just him.
Go ahead.
Period. You said gray.
Yes.
There is none. It's black
There
or it's
is.
white.
There's no
There
gray.
is.
I disagree.
And,
The gray
and
is-
that gray allowance you create is where them niggas
That's where the
like
problems come.
thriving.
Nah.
Them niggas
for a
thrive in
nigga,
that
living in
gray
gray.
weirdo area.
for a nigga that's not dialed in,
Yeah.
for a nigga that don't have no boundaries, all of that stuff you're saying, yes, I
It
agree.
is inappropriate.
What I'm saying is a father who is sensible is going to make sure no matter what the fuck going on, I tell my son, you can't call a kid your friend if I don't know their parents and their parents don't know me. Point blank period.
That's smart. That's
Yeah.
smart.
I'm talking from a sensible place because I see you doing that reg fucking
I'm
frown
not-
up shit.
I'm not
I don't
doing
really
that,
understand
but we're
what's
talking
happening.
about
I
an
can't
adult.
compute.
We're not talking about two kids playing with
My
each other.
nigga, hear what I'm saying. So there's a certain level of sensibility as a parent that I approach all kids with. I'm cool with you, but I'd much rather be cool with your parent. So that at least I know where the tree is, so I know how to judge the apple. Point blank period. That
I ain't
kid,
mad at that.
There's been plenty of times my oldest son, his friend, one of his best friends, he don't have both his parents is gone. He's raised by his brother and his sister. When he with me, he's with me. If he needs something, he can call me because I understand the role that I play in this young man's life is I'm being a father figure.
Okay.
Because that's how he's looking up to me.
Before it got to a point where you were comfortable or they were comfortable with you being alone with him? There's a whole process. This is black and white.
Yeah.
There's appropriate and then there's inappropriate. There's no middle ground.
You know why? Because I introduced myself to the sister,
So you did
to
the right
brother.
thing. If
Yes.
it's not the right thing, it's the wrong thing. There's no middle ground.
Hey,
I'm not
Red's
saying-
cooking.
I'm not saying that
If it ain't
you're
right, it's wrong, nigga.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm just saying everybody's not out to chase kid booty.
Nah.
So there's certain
But
situations.
hold on, but we removed
certain
sex.
situations.
Hold on, but we removed sex from it. We just said
Okay.
it's inappropriate. I don't even think son is interested in
100%.
women
It's inappropriate.
100%.
of any age group. Son is
100%.
clearly right, but he's still it's
100%.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
That's all I was saying.
I
it wasn't even sexual.
And I don't
Yeah.
disagree.
Yeah.
Real
I'm
quick, I
saying
want to speak
it
from
is-
that
it
point
is
of view from
inappropriate.
of an actual educator, because I educate 9th through 12th graders, and I do understand him trying to connect with his students, because I think it is difficult, and that's something that could help you when trying to educate them. He called them all
about it
his
the wrong way.
He called them all his bestie. He refers to his students as his besties,
Can't
right?
do that. See what I'm saying?
And so that was his way to try to connect with them,
Buy friends out of them. You can't do
try
that.
to make friends. I think he went about it the wrong way,
Yes.
and I think he crossed the
100%.
line when he touched the kid. Like, I don't ever touch the children that I instruct.
Exactly, nigga.
But I
have to
do
make
try to
harsh
find
lines.
ways to connect with I call them
outside of being
scholars.
physical. You
Yeah.
have to do it
Have
that
to.
way. You
You
have
gotta find.
That's what I
We
said.
talk about the
Peace
same
party,
music
gang
sometimes.
bang,
I'll
shit
I'll
like
go
that.
watch the music that they ask me to watch, or the content creators that they talk about, to try to find a line of connection with them.
Commonality.
Yeah.
Even the
Exactly.
cursing, like I always cut it off when they start using curse words. Like when I worked at the detention, y'all think we too cool.
Yeah.
We not cool, nigga. I'm like your mom brother that I don't really fuck with you like that, but I love my sister. So I'm here to do a job, nigga. You feel me? That's how I try to explain it in my mind.
Yeah.
But not without saying that. But like, obviously, if you start using curse words, nigga, you think you don't respect the relationship.
Facts.
We can't curse, nigga. We not friends.
Yeah, that's a rule in my classroom. Is no
No,
cursing.
yeah, and it's never no
It's just
physical
rules.
contact. You get a pound, dog paws. What's up?
Yeah.
We can do push-ups. We can go do some pull-ups. We can go hoop.
100%.
Talk about sports. Talk about whatever, man. But we
100%.
can't talk about anything inappropriate. No gang banging. No bitches. You know what I'm saying? No cursing.
100%.
You feel me? Like
No touching.
yeah, and there's never no physical.
No physical
Like niggas is
contact.
trying to wrestle.
Yeah.
Dog, when you 20 years old and you think you tough, We'll slap box in here and I'll ball you up.
Box
right?
the fuck up.
Not a problem. But when you 14, my nigga, you feel me? We
Yeah.
just back. And they used to try. They couldn't help themselves because it's like, yo, you're the cool uncle.
Yeah.
They will try to run up on us, and I have to just put them down like, stop, yo,
I
my
truly
nigga, you
believe
gotta
that
respect.
teacher though wasn't malicious. I don't.
Nah.
I don't think he was trying to harm them kids or groom them, but I think he went about it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Wait.
so I
And it
don't.
cost him his
100%.
job.
I don't really
A
function.
couple of the
from,
staff used to have to
I
ball them
don't
little niggas up like, yo,
function
chill.
from a
They
standpoint-
loved us, son. Pause.
I don't function from a standpoint of I'm going to wait till you pipe the kids before I'm like, yo, you're violating. If you're stepping over any boundary and there's a red flag, especially when we're talking about kids, I'm not waiting for anything after that. You've already crossed the line, so you're done.
Here's
I think
the
we
other
agree,
part,
and they
though.
agree with you. They fired him.
In this situation, how long was he a teacher doing this behavior?
Don't even matter.
And where are all the fucking kids' parents who these kids
Who
are
are
in
allowing
videos
that.
and shit
So
like that?
'Cause they in the
the
videos,
kids'
word.
parents are supposed to be in the classroom.
That's not
No,
what
but
the
they in
fuck
the
I
video.
said.
They in the video,
I
so
said
You're not listening.
if he's displaying this behavior, at some point a kid is going to say, "Oh, Mr.
I
such
did
and
Mr.
such."
Wilson's hair.
Exactly. Or
So-
Mrs. Such and such, bop.
Or-
Mr.
or-
Such and such,
Or
bop.
the kids are old enough to not say anything.
So no, that's not
or
true, Reg.
whatever.
Real quick to jump in, because we'll have to be a
Because
hypothetical
the
on this.
mother knew.
Most of the parents knew. What it was is he regularly does. This was all on TikTok. He regularly does TikTok content. Again, another way for him to find a
Network.
commonality, right?
Word.
Right, and he would, and that's part of his defense was I post everything I do on TikTok so that the parents will see, and they all have access to my TikTok. Nothing's private.
Yeah.
I give it
What
out
the
to them
fuck
freely,
is
right?
happening?
And nobody had a problem.
None of the parents were actually defending him in the firing. Many of the parents were saying, we know JQ, I believe is his name. We know him, and not only does he always find ways to connect with our students, his quote-unquote besties, but it's always in educational, academic ways, or he makes sure not to interfere with their classwork.
Yeah, I
And so
can't
the braiding hair thing was, if you finish your work,
You
there's
get
10
to
minutes.
braid my hair?
If you finish your work, there's a study period. Anybody who wants to, I have an interview, or he said he had a hair appointment after school. He needed to take the braids out. He said, so anybody who has the spare 10 minutes, if you want to help Mr. J out, you can. And so multiple kids volunteered.
So it's okay till it's not okay. All right.
Right.
So he does stuff like that. So now they feel a connection, like, oh, you're more than a teacher.
The
We're
best-
friends.
they
or
call
we're
them the
besties
bestie.
now, right?
Yeah.
Now I have your phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Right now they're a 13-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, whatever it is, right? Going through whatever they're going through with hormones and life and this and that.
Texting this nigga at 2 a.m.
Now they text you at 2 a.m. and it's a boob or it's some crazy shit.
It could happen.
That was fast. Hold on.
But it can happen.
I didn't expect that, but it could happen.
But it can happen.
I didn't see that coming.
You did that now.
They reach out for boy trouble, or you know what I'm saying? Or,
I thought that's where you was going to.
Or my dad ain't home. Can you help me? This nigga's doing this, or
It
some shit
escalated.
like that. But then
It could be that.
Boob is so.
But it could also
crazy.
be something crazy
but
like that.
There had to be a lead up. I hope to God it ain't. Let me braid your hair, boob, like the same day, because it's like, damn, that's so fat.
I mean, you
him
never
off.
know.
He wouldn't be able to
But
compute.
my thing is,
He wouldn't be able to compute.
Yeah, that's
Now, even if that's not your
And he'll
intention,
be so mad.
You're done.
Oh my God, I'm hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga throw up at the shit.
your job as an educator is
Nigga text back, vomit. Like, it's just crazy though, because I hope that never happens, period.
Yeah.
Because they got to get these sick niggas away from the youth. You know what I'm saying? They're infected, like you said. Like it's a yeah.
and it's like, it don't matter what your intentions are, it's what you open.
dog.
The door to.
Your
door
job
to-
is to create a safe space for the kids.
And this is no longer
the
safe.
The safe space doesn't necessarily mean the kid has to love what you're saying to him or whatever. You just have to create consistency and security for the kid. That doesn't mean I'm your friend. It doesn't mean I'm your bestie. You're not. Like, how are you going to engage a child from a standpoint of authority if you're treating them like your peers or equals or some dumb shit? I guess
Reg, you spitting, dog.
But even
niggas each
Yeah,
their
but
own.
there's
I'm
a
not with none
fine
of it.
line.
Even
There's a
peers
lot
and
of
equals.
There's no fine line.
you don't touch hair and you don't do that.
Exactly. Just think
But I
about if
said
we
the
had a
fine
female
line.
cast member, and I was telling her, yeah, let's braid my chin hairs and shit like this, and we in here chilling. Like, it's totally different. At some point, it becomes inappropriate. It's a fact. It's just a fact. Niggas don't be in here slap boxing and shit.
Hugging's too much for me. All of that shit is too much.
We should get boxing gloves.
But think about it. That was, I mean, it's not a problem, but what I'm saying is that stems into other shit, right? Sometimes it just does. That fucks up relationships.
It do.
When niggas, you know what I'm saying? So,
It do.
And that's even with evens. So imagine when you're putting on, like you said, son, you're in a position of power because you're a teacher. You're an educator.
Yeah,
nah, man, you gotta set the boundaries.
It was.
You
it was
do.
too
And
much.
niggas lack boundaries. That's the issue. I ain't even say about the sexuality shit. Son is clearly a freaky nigga though. But I'm just saying, like, word though.
Thanks for watching. For more content, please check out these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all of the good stuff is actually on our Patreon. Go subscribe.